So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's away we go then. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful positioning.
Messi! That was superb goalkeeping!
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corinthians with the corner, they're first. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Pedri is onto this. He's on it, and a shot! And he's following up! And another crack at goal. It's been a high-tempo start. Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. Corinthians can try it again now. Corner number 3 coming up. And it's been taken short. And here's Messi. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
The Netherlands are looking to go forward now. And he's managed to get free. Oh, right place, right time. Not a bad try by any means. Now that looks a decent ball. That is good alertness. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Gay. Now it's Dembele. Messi. He's a sharp little ball here. Delivers with whip. Potw claims it. Safe hands. So it is still 0-0. Martinez. And here's Messi. Potw in with the challenge.
This is the time you need that pace.
Potw calmly anticipates.
Corinthians always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
Kubasi. DiMarco. And it's Chouameni. Alvarez. Now it's Neves. He's under a lot of pressure there. Messi. And here's the chance to counter. And that's a good ball. And here's Mbappe. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Pedri, foot in. And he goes cross-field. Gabriel. And it's Messi. He's had it taken off him. Bellingham. Opts for safety. And it's Koundé. Messi. João Neves venturing down the left. Chouameni. Saliba. That has been cut short. Pedri. Koundé. Now it's Bellingham.
Oh, really well played.
He has found the way through. Shapes to shoot! And the ball's come loose here. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. And he's forced to go back. Pedri. Stood up well to him there. Chouameni. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played.
And it's Dembele. Real chance! Goal, the Netherlands! Half-time imminent! What a time to score!
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
The Netherlands have taken the lead.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down. And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Potw. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
The Netherlands looking solid, if not too much more at half-time. It's 1-0.
Today. Please look at the screen for information on how to find your way around this stadium. Substitution.
The second period is underway. The Netherlands leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Potw. Now it's Dembele. And Koundé just eases him off the ball. And that's definitely not his best. Messi. Potw cuts it out. Tchouaméni. And the pass is intercepted. Showing good feet. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
Saliba. And it's Tchouaméni. Gay gets it away. And this is Messi. And Messi! Well, that's a fair try, but just off target. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Mbappe. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mbappe is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Messi. There will be a throw-in. Gay. Oh, that's neat. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Neves. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Now it's Dembele. João Neves. Driving on and making good progress. Can he get onto this? The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. And this is Dembele. DiMarco gets across to intercept that. Messi. And here's Alvarez. Mbappe! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Substitution for Netherlands.
What another 4 coming up here.
Mbappe. Number 4, Bellingham. Number 26, coming on the
João
field.
Neves with the short one.
14, Kane.
João Neves.
Number 15, Mikel Merino.
Corinthians
Number
really are
25,
going about things in the right
Caicedo.
fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Merino delivers. Saliba clears without hesitation. And it's played forward. Caicedo.
The Netherlands clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And here's Dembele. Looking for options. There's the shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
DiMarco. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. DiMarco.
Oh, great feat, that.
Oh, that's nice. DiMarco charging forward down that flank. And it's Tchouaméni. Close shot at goal! Oh, he'd love to have another go at that.
Mbappe was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop.
João Neves plays it short. Well read, and the danger is averted. The Netherlands have the chance to go the other way. The Netherlands still ahead by the game's only goal. Oh, the ball's come loose here.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Now, he's got space here. Martinez. I think we're just about done here. He's found a way through, and he's picked it up out wide.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Neves. Oh, shooting chance! Same again, same outcome. Well, they have held on just.
E cortou de cacho a bola.
Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride.
We are glad to inform you
Dembele
that
picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
By the gates. I'm sure they will make
Your reflections then, Jim?
The Netherlands honestly could have done themselves a real favour by trying to make more of what they had in the minutes after the goal. But with the control they had, they were never really under threat of losing this, Peter.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beckley.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders, who need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
Looking for options for movement. The ball goes... Mbappe! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
There's the header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I just love the positivity and attitude that Erling Haaland...
Chance! Goal! Palmeiras! It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and read it perfectly.
The Netherlands finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Koundé, and it's Tchouaméni. Great defending, strong and determined. Haaland, spread it left. Kessié, quarter of an hour played. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And it's Sané, not the most accurate pass.
The Netherlands are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Sané. Some good work on the right flank here.
That was lovely, that.
Here's Tchouaméni. Martinez.
Palmeiras definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Sané. Caicedo. And here's Hot. Takes a shot! Neymar. Neymar charging forward, the ball at his feet. Now it's Haaland. Here's a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And it's been taken short. Now it's Neymar. Now it's Kessié. Mbappe. And that's a good ball. There's the shot! The off pass isn't the best. And here's Mbappe. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Kessié. This is a promising build-up. Looking to play him in. Caicedo. Barcola. Tchouaméni proves too strong. And it's Sané. Neymar. Neymar. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, played right into his path. And the shot! Oh, good finish. The Netherlands are level. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
Haaland! It's hit the upright. Sané. Now Barcola. Mbappe. Played into space. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Kessié. And it's Bellingham. Kessié. Now it's Mbappe. He's having a hit! He pondered over it, and that goes down as a chance missed.
Well, it's a shame it ended up a little wasteful. They had the perfect opportunity to break away, and then they go and do that. It's got to be a quicker transition.
Neymar. Well, that looks a decent ball. No, he wasn't going to let him past. And he's gone searching cross-field. And it's Bellingham. And that is the end of the first half. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So there was the first half.
Well, I think keeping our neutral hats on, Peter, this is more than a decent game of football where we've seen plenty of creativity. Both sides really ought to be looking to up the urgency, though.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half.
Substituição no time do Palmeiras. Camisa
So it's back to business. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Tchouaméni did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Saliba. And it's Tchouaméni. Mbappe. Mbappe, who's set up one goal so far. And Kessié. He's a sharp little ball here.
Well played and well cleared.
Palmeiras have reclaimed it. Van Dijk attempts a clearance. Saliba, and it's Potw. Some really good ball movement. Oh, good-looking ball. And Kessié. Now this could be a chance. Nice control. And that has left him in a heap. No, he's not getting past him there.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Think through. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Martinez. Now it's Mbappe. Musiala. Barcola.
They want to make the most of this turnover.
29.950 espectadores.
Gabriel. And it's Koundé. Sané. And Caicedo. Van Dijk. Can he get it through? And a chance! Goal! it! It was coming! They have their reward! He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Substituição no time do Palmeiras. Camisa 20.
So changes afoot here and from both sides.
Camisa 4.
The Netherlands leading now.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Camisa 19. Camisa 21. Camisa 15. Substituição.
The Netherlands still have the cards to affect this game. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's been hooked away. Throw it. Martinez, over to the other side. And it's Messi. Bellingham calmly anticipates. So what can they make of this? Koundé, Messi, Anderson running with intent. Always onto this. Chance! And that's a sharp finish. And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
And it didn't take him long, just sitting on the bench and wait. And he's let fly!
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Anderson. They'll have one final crack at it. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans...
Great chance! And how did he not put that away?
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Corner number 2 then.
Substituição em andamento.
Messi goes short. Messi. And it's Chouameni. Tries one from range. Potw clears without hesitation. Shifted it to the flank. Nice interception, well timed.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And he welcomes it in. He's got away. Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. It's Kane! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. That's the end. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
The Netherlands certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.